I want to go over one of the synthetic divisions. So,
Synthetic,
so
okay,
um,
two, two, oh yeah, I was going to show you three. Yep, two, three, or just two and three. Okay, so with the synthetic division, a couple of things you got to remember. All right, so where's my pencil? All right, so a couple of things you got to remember with the synthetic division.
mhm.
Okay, so here's it's divided by this, right? So see the negative two? That's going to be two. You're going to use the opposite sign to um the opposite sign is what's going to go in the front of the divide of this sign right here. That's one thing you got to remember. And then the other thing that you got to remember is this is in decreasing order, right? X3, X2, X1, and X0, right? So make sure it's in decreasing order. You put the coefficients there, right? Those are your coefficients for every X term. And then the first one you always bring down. So two times, so bring the three down. So that's the three right there. So two times three is this six. You add them, you get four. Two times four is this eight. You add them. Two times negative three is this negative six, and then you add them.
So 2 times 3, 6. That goes under the negative. Oh, yeah, under the -2.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
6 times. No, and then I solve that. So
Yeah. You
4,
add up. Yeah. You add these two, right?
and
Negative two
then
plus
2
six.
times 4
Yep. Two
is
times four
8.
is this eight right here. Yep. Exactly.
-3,
And then
and 2
two
times
times negative
3,
three is the negative six.
and then solve. And
And
then if it's remainder theorem, the remainder is the answer.
see this remainder right here, three. It's going to go on top. It's going to go as the numerator in the fraction part. The numerator will be the remainder, and the denominator would be what this is right here. So whatever number you get up in this column right here, that three right there is going to be the numerator, and the denominator is going to be this part right here, x over 2.
Mhm.
And then these are your coefficients right here. 3x squared plus 4x minus 3 plus this. All right. So that's the general idea. Uh,
Okay.
we can do, let's do three because we skipped three yesterday. All right, let's do three. All right, so for three, all right, so, okay, here we go. All right, so they give you the function right there and they say find P4. All right, so we solved this yesterday, but we did not do the synthetic division part. So let's do the synthetic division part. Okay, so they gave us the four. They gave us the four already. So let's put the four right here. So we're gonna put the four on the outside. So now the function it's in decreasing order already, right?
Mhm.
X4, X3, X2, X1, X0. So we're gonna put those coefficients there. 1, 6, -32, -28, and 6. Okay, tell me what to do now.
You bring down the 1,
Okay, yep. Bring down the one, yep. So bring down the
so it'll
one,
be
yep,
4 times 1,
which is four, yep. Now you add these.
4, and then I add.
Yeah,
Okay,
yep,
that's 10.
yep,
4 times 10 is 40.
yep. Add them again.
Add them, that is 72.
Negative 32 plus 40. 8.
12. 8.
8, yep. So it's just like you lose $32, but then you gain $40. What's the net change? 8. You're up $8.
8.
Now,
And then
yep,
4 times 8.
yep. 32.
Mm-hmm.
Add those. What is that?
That is 60.
Negative 28 plus 32. You lose $28, but then you gain $32. What's the net change?
16.
4.
What?
Right. This is the same thing as
Oh yeah, never mind.
this is the same thing as 32 minus 28, right? Same thing. I just rewrote it in different order, right? There's your 32 and there's your negative 28, right? 4. So this is 4 right here. Now what's next?
4 times 16,
Yeah,
and
so
then
16
the
there.
answer is 22.
Yeah. So this is the remainder. This one right here is the remainder. All right, so that R22, right? All right, tell me what to write here. What's the solution?
P4 equals 22.
P4 does equal 22, but I mean, yeah, that's true. We're going to show that next. But what does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? What does this
Those
mean?
are the coefficients,
Yeah, so tell me what to write in terms of the answer.
the terms. What
Yeah,
do you mean the
exactly. Yeah, the
terms?
terms. Yeah, the terms. Yep.
Oh, it would be 1 second. The one would be x squared.
It won't be x squared. It'll be one smaller than this one.
Oh, x cubed.
Not one smaller. It'll be that same one. 4 uh 4 plus 10x3 plus 8x2 plus 4x. What's this part right here? Plus what?
That's plus 24. I mean 22.
22 over
X minus
x
4.
minus, yeah, x minus 4. There you go. Okay. All right, so now let's from yesterday, let's prove that P4 equals 22. Let's show the math on this. So just plug the 4 into 4 right there, 4 right there, 4 right there, 4 right there. 4 to the power of 4 plus 6 times 4 to the 3 minus 32 times 4 times 4 minus 28 times 4 plus 6. All right, we did the math on this yesterday, so it works out to being 22. Right? You can solve each of these on your own, but you'll see that it works out to 22.
Mhm.
Cool.
Mhm.
All right. So that's that one. That's the synthetic division. With the synthetic division, just get this number right, and then make sure that you bring down this first one, and then just make sure these are the right numbers each time. Otherwise, it's going to look crazy. Like these numbers will look crazy if those numbers above them are not right.
Okay.
All right. All right. That's the synthetic division, basically. Review of the synthetic division. All right. Do you want to try another highlighted one?
No more division. I wanted to do
Oh, we did this one yesterday. Actually, we did the first, what, 9 or so yesterday?
yeah, 9. We went up to 9.
Oh, yeah, we finished at 9. Okay, so you want to do 10 or you want to skip around?
Did we do 7 one more time?
7, yes. Okay, fourth degree polynomial. That means the highest one is x4. Okay, so fourth degree polynomial, these are the solutions.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the four brackets? 4 parentheses. What's the 4 parentheses? Given those are the zeros.
What do you mean 4 parentheses?
Like, you know, it's fourth degree, right?
Uh-huh.
So the highest exponent has to be 4, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So what are the 4 brackets that we're going to multiply together? What's this one? What's this one? What's this one? What's this one? X, opposite sign of +1, -1. What's the second one?
X minus 4.
X minus. So give me the other two.
X plus 3.
And the last one?
X minus 2.
Okay, so now if you multiply that out, you're going to get x to the 4 as the highest power. So now just multiply them out. You can multiply these two first, and then these two. So FOIL these two, first, second, third, and fourth. Tell me what to write for that one. X times x.
Oh, yep. So solve that.
Yep.
So fronts, it's x squared.
Yep. So FOIL, right? FOIL means first, outside, inside, last.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the middle term?
Outside is
this one?
4x.
Yeah, minus 4x. Yeah. The inside?
Inside is 1x.
Minus 1x. Yeah, minus x. Yeah. And then the last?
4.
Plus 4. Yep. Okay. Okay, now this one, and this one first, second, third, fourth. Tell me this one.
X squared minus
let's do it like this. X squared, yep.
outer is 2x.
Minus 2x, yep.
Inner is 3x.
Plus 3x, yep.
3x.
And the last one?
And last one is -6.
Okay, good. Clean this, combine those like terms and combine these like terms. Tell me what to write.
Combine like terms, you said?
Yeah. See on the first bracket, minus 4x minus x. What is that?
Hold on.
What's losing $4, then losing $1? What's the net change?
-5.
-5. So x squared minus 5x plus 4. And the second one?
Hold on, I'm writing down.
What is -2 plus 3?
+1.
X squared plus x minus 6. Now what are you going to do?
Do we divide or do we just subtract?
Multiply.
Oh, no. For each term, you're multiplying it to the other 3 terms.
Exactly, right? Yep. So first, this one times this one times this one, and then this one times this one. What does this equal? X squared times x squared?
X squared times x squared is x fourth.
Okay, so there's your fourth power. See how it says fourth degree polynomial?
Mm-hmm.
There's your fourth degree right there. All right, so what's next?
This x cubed.
This one plus x cubed. Okay, yeah, keep going.
Plus x cubed, plus -6x squared.
Just say minus 6x. 6x squared. Okay, keep going. Now this minus 5x times the other 3. You know what I mean? Now, okay, we did this one times that one, and that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to do the middle term. This one times that one, and that one. Tell me what to write.
-5 squared, to the second power.
-5x3, -5x3.
Wait,
Okay.
Yeah. Y3.
Okay, this is y3. See, it's those two times each other, right?
Uh-huh.
So negative 5x is one of them, and the other one is x squared. What is this? This is the 5. Negative
It's cubed.
5x3. Yep. Yep. There you go. Right. All right. Next one.
Um, 30. 30.
Plus 30x. Yep. Plus 30x. All right. All right. Three more. This one times this one, this one times this one, and this one times this one.
It would be 4 x2.
4x2. Okay. Two more.
4x.
One more.
And 24.
All right. Good.
Negative 24.
Yes. Now collect your like terms. Plus 4x minus 24. Collect all your like terms.
There's only one to the 4th power.
Right. Okay. So x4. All right. What else?
Plus x3 minus 5x3.
Exactly. 1 minus 5. How much?
Negative 4.
Negative 4x3. Okay. So the x4 is done. The x3 is done. What's left over? X2s.
Yes.
Negative 6x2
Negative 6.
4x2.
That's negative. It's negative 2.
2x2. Yep. Okay. So that one's done and that one's done. 30x plus 4x. How much?
34x.
34x minus 24. Make sense?
Yes.
That one's done. That one's done. That one's done. Everything's accounted for. That's it. See, fourth degree polynomial. There's our fourth degree polynomial. Fourth degree has to be the highest degree. 4x4 minus 4x3 minus 2x2 plus 34x plus 24. So that's just like a whole bunch of distributive property. Okay. Oh yeah, they actually they wrote it right here, right? This line right here is the same as this line right here. And then this line right here is the same as this line right here. All right, so let's see what they did. What do they do here? What did they do? They subtracted 5x. I'm looking at this right here. Where is this coming from? What are they doing there? Okay. X4 plus 5x3 plus 6x squared. Where is that coming from? Oh, okay. Oh, they wrote it all in. Oh, they what? Okay, so okay, I get it. This whole thing right here in green is this line right here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's just rewritten in a different form. Okay, that's why I didn't recognize it. She wrote it in like 3 lines. All right, so yeah, that's the idea. Just multiply it all out, basically.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you good on that one?
Yes. Um, Next I wanted to do so we did 7. Okay, I need some clarification on 9. I
9.
know this is with a calculator, so
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that I'm putting it in right.
Okay.
So I know it has an expiration, but just so that I'm doing it correctly,
Yeah.
um, it's fx equals 3 3 to the x power. X is like question mark, right? Like
X X is this right
whatever
here.
values, yeah.
Yep. Just
And
plug in, yeah, just plug in these values. Just plug in that value, and the -1.5.
okay. And that is okay, so let me try to plug it in.
Yep. You did, yeah, you
So
did it right yesterday.
that is
So
just
put it like this. Type it like this in your calculator. Type the 3 first,
mhm.
then type the x y. It's either x to the y or y to the x. Press that button second, and then type in the -2.3, and then equals.
Oh, I got it. I type this, I don't have the x to the y. I just put in x to the -2.3 power and it gave me the answer.
It gave you this, right?
Uh-huh. This
Okay.
seems too easy though. Is it like log or something?
No, no, that's fine. No, you're good.
Okay.
And do it. Try. Make sure you do the same thing for B and C. Try that one. Try
Okay.
those two, and make sure you got the hang of it. For this one,
So
just
3.
type in the 3 and then raise to the 0.6. You might have a button like this. It looks like this.
Oh yeah, I have that.
Okay, so type in 3, then that button, then 0.6, and then enter.
Okay.
Or
I got
then
the same answer.
all right, cool. All right, good, good.
And then
And then
3.
3 for C, type in 3, that button, and then -1.5. -1.5. Raise to the -1.5. This is -1.5 right here.
Mhm. Where is that? Okay. Um, yep, I got the same answer.
Okay, good.
And then show whether the function shows growth or decay is
Okay,
easy
10. Okay, yep. Less than
as long as it's
basically is the graph getting bigger or smaller? That's it. Or the function of it. Is the function getting bigger or smaller? 11 is growth. You good on 10 and 11?
and then 12, I have a question.
12. Complete the function table and graph the exponential function around values to 1 decimal. Okay.
So the -3, it's -3 to the power of whatever the x is.
Yes. But remember though, do this part first. Remember your order of operations. Do that part first and then stick the negative on the front.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, so let's take a look at this one right here. All right, so that's f of x, right? Let's talk about the f of, all right, let's write it over here. F of x equals -3 to the x, right?
Uh-huh.
Let's talk about f of, say, -1. Plug the -1 in, so -3 there and -1 there. What are you going to do first? This part first or this part first? Because that'll affect the answer. Remember your what do you call it? Order of operations?
PEMDAS.
Yeah, exactly. Parentheses, exponents, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. Which one comes first?
So I do 3, just regular like +3 to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
negative first
exactly.
power.
Yep. Yeah, do this
But
part
how would I
first.
put that in a calculator? Like, how would you write that out?
Like that. Put in the 3, put in this button right here, put in
Hmm.
-1, and then whatever you get there, just here's the answer you get from your calculator, right? The output, and then stick a negative sign right there.
Oh, okay. It's just 0.33333.
It should be negative, right? Negative negative 1/3. Which one?
Yes.
Yeah. This one right here. This is the one we're doing right here. That's your -1. This one right here, right? So she's
Mhm.
saying that, yeah, -0.33. Yeah, exactly. -1/3, same thing. Yep. So just make sure you're doing it in the right order. So that's -1, right? So what about like f of 2? That'll be what? -3 to the 2. What is that one? This one's
Um,
-1/3, and then this one is it 9 or is it -9?
-9.
It's -9 because you're doing this part first. Yes, -9. It's remember, -3 squared does not equal -3 squared. Those are two different things. This one here is 9. This one right here is -9. Right?
Hmm.
All right. All right. So, okay. So now you have all the outputs. So now you have the x's here and the y's here. So there's your x's on the left, and then your y's here. All she did was graph it on the graph below. There's your x, y's right there.
Hmm.
See the coordinates in green that she wrote right here?
Yes.
Those are these points right here. Complete the function table and graph the exponential function. Round the values to decimal to 1 decimal. All right, so do you understand? You're good. Are you good on that one? Any other questions?
Yes.
Basically, they give you a function. They give you the function here. You can plug in a few x values as inputs. So these are like your inputs, and then these are your outputs. These ones are your outputs.
Hmm.
Outputs. So basically, just graph your x, y. These are your x's here, and these are your y's here, and those are your points right there. Cool.
Yes. Thank you.
All right, 12, you're good. Uh,
Um,
oh, so that one's not going to be on the test? It's not highlighted, right? So
oh
that,
my gosh, I just recognized that it's not highlighted. So, oh yeah, she said no graphing, but I
okay.
know now.
All right. Well, at least you know it.
And
13,
then
13 you want to do?
13 is just plugging.
Yeah. You have
So it's gonna
you have
be
an E button on your calculator, right?
yes.
Now just plug it in. Just plug these values straight in. What is this one? -4. So this one is going to be just plug your -4 in for right there. So it's 2e -4. Do this part first right here,
Hmm.
and then multiply by 2. Press the E button, press the raise button, and then press -4 button, and then you get something, and then take that answer and multiply by 2.
Hmm.
And you should get -0037.
Yes.
All right. And then same thing for B. What's 3/4 as a decimal? 3/4 as a decimal is 0.75. So for that one, just go 2e 0.75. You get 4.234.
Yes.
And then same thing with the 9. This one's just like the first one. This one will be 2e9. Do this part first, then multiply by 2. 16206.168.
Yes.
All right. Are you good with 13 then?
Hmm.
All right. 13's good.
And then the next question at the bottom.
14.
Yes, she said she's gonna give us the formulas, but I just wanted to make sure that what I'm putting into each of the variables is
Okay,
correct.
I got you. All right, let's go over it.
So P is
Principal.
so that's the total.
It's not it's the total invested. A total of that is the
So
initial
like the initial amount.
initial amount exactly. Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
And then R is
The interest rate. This is your R right here. This is your P right here. Compounded monthly. That's your N. Compounded monthly. There's 12 of those 12 months, right? So this is your N right here, compounded monthly. And then find the balance in the account after 7 years. This is your T. So there's your T. So this is summarized all right here.
so what does the N represent? Is that just
The number of periods.
number? Okay.
Yeah, N number of periods.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing though on the N though. Make a note of this. If it's compounded monthly, N is 12. So compounded N will change depending on how often it's compounded.
Hmm.
Compounded monthly will be 12. Compounded monthly N equals 12. Compounded semi-annually. How often is semi-annually?
2.
Yeah. So what's your N then?
That would be 6.
No, 2. And then compounded annually would be 1. N would be 1. Annually. Compounded annually. That just means once a year. So N equals 1. Compounded annually, N equals 1. Okay. It's either going to be compounded monthly, annually, semi-annually, or quarterly. How many? If it's compounded quarterly, what's N?
4 times.
Yeah, N equals 4 for compounded quarterly. Get it? Get it?
Hmm.
So the N will change depending on what they say here, right here. This one says monthly, so N is 12. But another question, they could say compounded quarterly, monthly, semi-annually. So it depends on what this part says right here.
Hmm.
All right, now you have all these variables. Now just stick them all into this equation right here, and you should get 5600, 55.
So, and the way I solve it would be I would do which parentheses? Because,
Do this part first right here. This one right here. Then
okay,
add that to 1. This is a small number, right?
yes,
Now take 1 plus that small number.
it's just the same number with a 1 instead of the 0, right?
Exactly. Exactly. Now raise that to 84. Sorry, my bad. 12 times 7 is 84. Take that small number, add 1, and then use this button and raise it to 84, since 12 times 7 is 84.
Hmm.
Then multiply that by the 4376. 56, 55.
Hmm.
So basically do it in this order. Let me do it in green, I guess. Let me do it in green. Do this part first. Do that part first. Then add 1. Add the 1 second. Then raise that entire parentheses to the 84. Do that part third. And then multiply by the 4376 fourth.
Okay,
Do it in that order.
got it.
All right. So same idea on any question like
15.
that. Do it in that same order. Divide this part first. That's number 1. Add the 1 second. Raise that parentheses to whatever this works out to be third. Then that whole thing you're going to multiply by the principal. Cool.
Hmm.
All right. 15. What does this mean?
Um,
What does this mean? Compounded continuously. How many?
compounded continuously.
Yeah.
Would that be the same as monthly?
No, that would not be the same.
Oh, um, after 12 years. So wouldn't it just be 12?
Yes, this is a different. This is a slightly different question, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so actually in 14 they already give you the formula, right?
Yes.
Oh no, they give you the formula in both of them. My bad. They give you the formula. So there's no n in this case. In 15, there's no n.
Okay.
See this formula right here? There's no n. So principal, there's your p, there's your interest rate, there's your t. Now just plug everything into the formula. So next question is, what order do you do it in? Multiply the r and t first, right? Raise that to the e second, and then multiply by your principal. So 3 steps. R times e is first. Second, raise that to the e to the r to the t, and then third would be multiply number 2. Take your answer number 2 and multiply that by the principal.
Mhm.
Make sure it's do it now. See if you get this 11,800.
Yeah, I'm solving it.
All right.
And the E is the E.
E
Hold
button,
on.
the E button on your calculator.
Yeah. Yes, I got 11.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, that's 15. 16, just more substitution. 16 was like what, number 7 or just, yeah, straight substitution for 16.
Mm-hmm.
17, yeah, substitution again. 16 and 17, just straight substitution and use your calculator. You want us to go over it or are you good?
No, I'm good.
All right, 16 and 17, just plug it in and use your calculator. State whether the function shows growth or decay. That
Oh,
one.
oh, no, not 21.
Uh,
Not 22. Um, 23.
23. Okay. This one, just use your log rules. So just let this equal y for a second. Log 5, 6, 25 equals, let's just say x. Okay, so say x.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what variable. This is a 5 right here. So using your log rules from I guess a couple months ago, how can we rewrite this? 5
5
to,
log.
5 to the x
Oh, never mind.
is 625.
Uh-huh.
How can we write 625 as a root of 5? So 5 to the x equals, how many times do we have to multiply 5 by itself to get to 625?
Oh, okay.
4, I think it's 4. Is it 4? 5 times this is 25, right? And then this is 25. Yeah, I think it's 4. So x equals 4. Oh yeah, you got the 4 there. Yeah, x equals 4. Remember the log rules? This is the answer. But this is this base right here. That's this base. And then the variable is the exponent. So 5, this 5 raised to this exponent is this answer. And then it's just a matter of writing both with base 5. It's just straight log rules. All right, that's 23.
33.
33. 33. Condense to one single log. Simplify if possible. Okay. Oh yeah. So see how she wrote the plus as multiplication and the subtraction is
Mm-hmm.
division. All right. Let's write it. Okay. So let's write the original question. Log 211 plus log 2 6. Okay. Let's just solve that part first. And then you've got the minus log 2 3. Okay, let's just look at the parentheses first. Just follow your log rules. When you have a plus, what operation is that?
Multiplication.
Okay, good. So just write it as 1. 11 times 6. And then we're going to leave this one on the end. Log 2 3. What's 11 times 6?
66.
So log 266 minus log 2 3. Now you got subtraction right there. What operation?
Division.
Division. 66 divided by 3, how much?
30, no.
32.
Yeah, 32.
Oh, my bad. No, 22. I can't divide. Sorry, my bad. 22.
Hold on. Yeah, 22.
Yep, that's it. Log 22 is your final answer. Just remember your log rules.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that was 33. See how it says condense? So see, look, you start off with 3, right? This one, and this one. But we want condense to 1. So there's our 1. Oh yeah, she has the exact same thing right here. 34 is just like 33. Condense the 1, 2, 3 into 1. Just follow your log rules. So for 34, why she wrote these arrows right there, it's just your log rules, right? See the 1/3 on the front, it goes
Mm-hmm.
right there now. The 5 that was in the front goes right there now. And now you got addition. Okay, so now from this step to this step, all she did was take the cube. She just all she did was rewrite it like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, she just rewrote the x to the 1/3 as root radical third. What do you call it? Third root. And then in the next step, what did she? Okay, so she add right. This is an add right here. So now she just multiplied this and this, which is this right here. So she just combined these two into the 1. And then now she has minus sign right there. So that's why it's division right here. Clear all. That's 33, 34. 33 and 34 are just log rules. Expand. Okay, so now 35 is going the other way. They're giving you 1 log. Now they want you to break it into multiple logs. So it's kind of like the opposite of 33 and 34. And same thing with 36. They give you 1 log. They want you to break it into several logs. Kind of like going the opposite way. 35, 36, 37, same thing. 38. Use the change of base formula to simplify. Round your answer to 3 decimals. Yeah, this one is just straight calculator work.
Mm-hmm.
Log 7 divided by log 823, and then whatever that works out to be. 40. Expand the log. Okay, yeah, same thing as 35, 36. They give you one big log and they want you to break it into several logs. Okay, yeah, 41 is just similar idea. They give you a whole bunch of logs, follow your log rules, and to write it as one log.
Okay.
Solve is if necessary. Keep your answer in fraction form. Okay, so what do they do here? They divided both sides by log 5. Yeah. And then solve for x. Yeah. 43. You good with 43?
Yes.
All right. What else? 51. A truck is purchased for 78,500. Use the formula of that to determine between what 2 years the truck will be worth 17.5 if it depreciates at 15.2% each year. You understand that one?
We can go over this one.
All right. Okay, so let's see here. Initial price is this 78.5. Okay, so they give you the okay, so stick your 78.5 right there, which is this right here. And then 1 minus, they give you the depreciation rate. So it's going to be 1 minus that depreciation rate. Now, the question is where are they getting the 5 from? They're getting the 5 from. Now, the question is, how did she know to put 5 there? And how did she know to put 9 here and 10 here? All right, let's see here. Okay, so it's depreciating at 15.2% every year. All right. You could do it. You could do it. You could start off by saying, what's A1? Or A0. You can even start off by saying what's A0. A0 would be the full 78.5. And then you can solve for A1. And then plug everything in and see what value does she do. She didn't do A1. But A1 would be 78,500 times 1 minus 0.152 raised to the 1 because it's the first year. And then figure out, can you put this in your calculator and calculate what that is? Do this part first. 1 minus 0.152.
Okay. 1 minus
Point
0.152.
and then multiply that by 78.5. 78,500.
Um, 66,568.
568. Okay, so look, in the initial year you just bought it, it's worth 78,500. 1 year later, it's worth 66,568. Now you could do the same thing for A2 and A3, right? You can find A2, you can find A3. So what she did was she skipped straight to A5. She skipped straight to A5. Okay, so now A5 is the value is 34,000. So the question is, between what 2 years will the truck be worth 17,500 if it depreciates by 15% every year? So basically, if you find all these A's, you'll get A9, which is this one right here. A9, it's worth 17.8. A10, which is this one right here, it's worth 15,000. So that's why she's saying 17.5 is between year 9 and year 10.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't know that. You don't know to start off at A5. So what she did not show is the first, she didn't show A0 through A4. She didn't show that. But if you can put this straight into your calculator, maybe you can skip down to maybe like A6 and see what that is. If it's still above 17,500, then you'd go to the next one, A7. But it's kind of like just put the formula, use this formula right here, this general formula. Or actually, sorry, this one right here
Mhm.
into your calculator and see which between what 2 years is it 17,500.
So I go through like five like random numbers and then I find which one.
Yeah. So she skipped straight to A5, but she noticed A5 is still above 17,500.
Mhm.
So this one is A5, right? This one is A5. Then she's like that, 34,000 is still well above 17,500. So the next one
Mhm.
she tried was A9, which is just above 17,500. So it's got to
Mhm.
be between not the ninth and 10th year, between 9 and 10.
Okay.
Or you could maybe, if you're lucky, maybe you try A6 or A7 first and see what the answer is. If it's still above 17,500, then maybe you try A8 or A9.
Okay.
Similar idea for 52. It's the exact same formula. So look, she skipped down to A5 again. She skipped straight to A5. So look, at A5, it's 65,000. But the question is, when is it between 53,000? So it's between 1 and 2 years. This one is actually they're both similar. They're both similar question. But what she did not show is how do you know to plug in the 5th year right off the bat? You don't know that. So you might want to try like maybe A6 first or A7 and see what answer you get, depending on
Okay.
what number they ask here. Well, that's 51 and 52. Oh, no graphing. Okay. State whether the ordered pair X, Y is a solution to. Okay, so how do you do? You know how to do 54, 5, and 6?
I just plug the X and Y's, right?
Yeah, and check left side equals right side.
Okay. I can do this.
Yep. 54, 55, same thing. Use the substitution method to solve this system of equations. You just solve them for one of them and plug it into the other one.
Okay.
56 substitution. 56, 57, same thing. See, this one's already y, so that's not equation one. So plug equation one into equation two. Substitution. No graphing. Okay. Skip those ones. State whether the ordered pair is a solution. Plug it in and check if left side equals right side. 60, 61, same thing. Substitution is the same thing on, just take your x equals that and plug it into right there.
Mhm.
Substitution. Same thing with 64. Elimination. Remember? Oh, so she said no elimination on the test.
No, I don't think so. No elimination.
Okay.
Yeah, just substitution she highlighted.
Okay. Substitution. The general idea is solve one equation for one variable and then sub that into the other equation.
Mhm.
Use back substitution. Just take your z equals -1, plug it in right there, solve for y, plug your y and z into this one. Back substitution. Use back. Okay, yeah, 70 and 71, same thing. Take your z equals 6, plug it into this one, solve for y. You'll have y and z. Plug your y and z into this and solve for x. Gauss eliminate. Oh yeah, this one's a little bit of a pain in the ass. This one right here.
Hmm.
This one takes a while, so I'm not surprised she didn't tell you to study this one. This one's the Matrix. Did me and you did Matrix like a while back?
Yes, a
It's a
little
lot
bit.
of it's a lot of tedious work. It's a lot of actually this is like introduction computer science. These types of questions.
Oh,
Intro
okay.
computer science. You know, like programming and coding and all that.
Hmm.
This is like the very intro of it. Write the partial fraction decomposition and solve it. Okay, so what did she do here? Okay, so she basically factored that. And then what did she do? Okay, so your solutions are x equals 2 and x equals -2, x equals -3. And then what did she do? Okay, so she broke it into two. This is just breaking it into two. Okay. Oh yeah, so here it is right here. The point 49 is on the circle whose center is at that. Write in standard form the equation of the circle. This right here is the general form or general equation of a circle. So you know
Hmm.
the center is that. So opposite sign of those two would be x plus 1, y minus 3. And then if this point's on the circle, you know that's a radius. So
Hmm.
this is how she's finding the radius. She is she's plugging she's plugging the 4 9 into here, into there and there. Oh yeah, with these points as a center. And then you plug everything into the standard equation. 75. Okay, we'll skip these ones. Write the equation of the circle. Okay, this one is just like the one. 78 is just like the one we just talked about. 79, 80, 83, 84, 85. That's it. Any other ones you want to go over?
There's no other ones. I'm pretty
The hardest
pretty
one would maybe,
confident.
the hardest type of question maybe would be in terms of time, maybe what was that? What was the one that we did at the very top? The one with the division, synthetic
Oh
division,
yeah, the
synthetic division.
division.
Maybe tonight. Well, you're tested tomorrow. You said right?
Hmm.
Maybe right after me and you meet next couple minutes, go on YouTube and just search synthetic division examples and just follow a couple videos just to get the hang of it.
Okay.
Synthetic division. Once you do a couple more of the synthetic division, you'll really get the hang of it.
Okay.
And this one, yeah, this one's kind of time consuming just because of the all the distributive law involved, all the multiplication involved. Like
Hmm.
multiplying all this out takes a while. Calculator, straight substitution, straight substitution. This one, no graphing. Okay. This one's straight substitution, 13 straight substitution. And then maybe 14 and 15, just make sure you got the right N. Okay, just make sure you got the right N. This one's 12 because it says compounded monthly. 12 months, therefore N equals 12. Yeah, just do these types of questions in the right order, right? Do the
Yes.
exponents, just follow your order of operations. This one's straight
Okay.
this one's straight substitution. Straight substitution. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
So how long is the exam? How long do they give you?
So we have from 10 to 11 for 20 questions.
10 to 11. Oh, 1 hour, 20 questions.
Hmm.
Okay.